Hey everyone, Rick here. Today I'll be covering how to unlock all 15 towers in Tears of the Kingdom. Timestamps for each tower will be found in the description and pinned comment below. I'll be showing the full map at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around. For those that need it, this is your spoiler warning. Okay, let's take off. First things first, I need to teach you how to soar the skies of Hyrule easily. Let me start by saying that this method I'm about to teach you could eventually become outdated in future updates. If this no longer works, I'll remove this section of the video so that it doesn't conflict with the information regarding the towers. Recently, Hylian Shiba Inu over on Twitter discovered that you can place a Zonai wing and land on it while in the air. This method saved me hours of horseback riding. The technique is called the mid-air glider trick, or mid-air wing. Here's how you do it. Get into the air high enough for Link to begin free falling. While he's doing so, hit the plus button. Menu over to your Zonai devices, select a wing, and hit Take Out Device. This is where timing comes into play. It's not hard once you get the hang of it, but it definitely takes some practice. With the Zonai device primed to be dropped, press the B button to back out of the menu, then quickly press X to take out your paraglider, then press B again to cancel out of your paraglider, landing you safely on the wing. In certain situations, the glider will start to nosedive, causing Link to slide off. In this case, try pulling back on the left stick once Link lands to grab onto the wing as it levels out. From here, you can attach a fan and a steering stick. These can be chained together, making traveling through Hyrule a breeze. In case you'd like to stock up on wings, a Zonai dispenser containing them can be found at the beginning of the game on the Great Sky Island. With that under your belt, let's move on to the tower section. The first one you'll unlock is the Lookout Landing Skyview Tower. This can be done by progressing through the story. When you first arrive at Lookout Landing, Purah will send you to Hyrule Castle to speak with a special NPC. Once you've finished that and return to Lookout Landing, Purah will then mention the Skyview Towers. From here, head to the tower and talk to Purah to unlock it and the paraglider. Once this is done, it will allow you to access the other towers around Hyrule. While you're up in the air, I recommend taking out your scope on your Purah pad to mark a few of the towers that you can see in the distance. You can do this by pressing in the right thumbstick. Don't worry too much about falling, as the game world will slow down. After that, it's the Hyrule Field Tower. This one is fairly straightforward. It's surrounded by an enemy encampment. So either fight your way through to the tower or take the high road and leave them in peace as you activate it. Next is the Popla Foothills Tower. Going inside reveals that it's malfunctioning. A repair tech named Elmerson was dispatched to fix it, but was tempted by treasure and ended up trapped. From the tower, turn around and head to the well in front. You'll see a text bubble coming from it. Go down and you'll find a hidden passage with some rocks blocking the path forward. Break the rocks and walk through the corridor to find Elmerson. Directly on the other side of him is another cave entrance. Use Ascend to go back to the surface and walk straight until you come to a drop-off. Jump down and go inside the Popla Foothills excavation site. Inside, you'll find a floor switch which will release Elmerson from the trap, allowing him to complete his job. Finish it off by using Ascend to quickly reach the tower. From there, it's on to the Sahasra Slope Tower. Here you'll find another repair tech. This time it's a Gerudo named Bilson. He was sent out to repair the tower, but the doors won't open. You'll need to get inside to figure out what's blocking them. Luckily, Bilson has a hint. Below the tower is a cave that he used to go shroom hunting in. This is where you'll need to go. The cave has 2 entrances, though I found the one to the southeast to be the most effective. Go into the cave and break the rocks until you reach the chamber directly under the tower. Now use Ascend to phase through. Once inside, you'll find 2 sticks blocking the door. Use Ultra Hand to move them and then open the doors so that Bilson can get to work. Once he's finished, you'll have access to the tower. Going southeast will bring you to the Rabella Wetlands. The tower here is surrounded by thorns. The objective is to burn the thorns blocking the door. However, it's normally raining. Either you can sit by a fire and pass the time to a point when it's not raining, or you can use Ultra Hand to create a barrier for the thorns so that you can burn them while it's still raining. Build a barrier and place it so that it acts as an overhang in front of the tower. Then use your choice of fire-based material to burn the thorns blocking the entrance. The Mount Lanayru tower is even easier than the last. All you have to do is make the journey to the top of the mountain, and it's yours. After Mount Lanayru is the Upland Zorana tower. Zora's domain has been covered in goop. This includes the entrance to the tower. All you have to do is use a water-based material to clear the sludge from the doors. Northeast of Upland Zorana is the Ulri mountain tower. Like a few of the others before it, it too is malfunctioning. Sawson was sent out to investigate the problem. An Aracuda has taken off with the terminal. You need to get it back by shooting down the Aracuda. I recommend using a Keysore Aracuda Eye fused with an arrow to make it easier on yourself. When it's killed, the enemy will drop the terminal. Using Ultra Hand, grab it and walk it back to the tower to place it where it normally belongs. Salson will then get to work on the repairs so you can activate the tower. Next is the Eldin Canyon Tower. Sahasra has been sent out here as well to see what's going on. Apparently a section of the Sky Islands fell off and hit the tower, ripping off the top and locking the doors. Because the lid was knocked off, you can make your way in through the top. There are multiple ways to do this, one of which is using recall on one of the many rocks that fall from the sky in the surrounding area, then diving into the tower to unlock it. Now for the Thyphlo Ruins Tower. This time Bilson is here for the repairs. The terminal has stopped functioning because an object is blocking the lid. Outside the tower you'll find floating Zonai platforms. Use Ascend on the one closest to the ground and then use Ultra Hand to attach a rocket to it to go skyward. Once in the sky, you'll see that one of the platforms is obstructing the lid. Glide down and use Ultra Hand to move it over and the tower will be fixed. For the Pikida Stonegrove Tower, all you have to do is show up and activate it. The following tower at Rospro Pass is surrounded in thorns. You can either glide over them or burn them down with a fire-based material. Lindor's Brow Tower is next. It happens to be surrounded by water. It's pretty simple to just fly over to it from another tower. However, if you want to get your toes wet, you can build a raft and use Ascend to reach the top quickly. You could always climb to the top as well, but what's the fun in that? Two more, and we're done. That brings us to the Gerudo Highlands Tower. It's been snowed in, so you'll have to get inside by coming in from below. From the tower, head over to Midella's Mantle Cave. Build a boat or use the wood found in the cave as a raft to follow the stream until it brings you under the tower. Here you'll find its wooden base. With Ultra Hand, grab one of the planks and position it so that you have a platform directly under the tower. Now use Ascend to reach it, and that's it. The final tower I have to show you is the Gerudo Canyon Tower. Sahasra has come all the way to make repairs, but sadly the elevator leading to the tower is broken down, leaving him stuck at the bottom. You'll want to use Ultra Hand to create an object heavy enough to lift Sahasra to the top. Next to the tower are a bunch of metal boxes. Stick them together and then place it on the opposite side of the elevator, lifting Sahasra up to the tower. He'll fix it, and then you can activate the last tower, completing the map. As promised, here's a view of the full tower map. I also included the Sky Islands, even though I haven't visited all of them. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, consider subscribing for more Tears of the Kingdom content. More guides are coming soon. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic rest of your day. RMFH out.